Oh my goodness, we're back together again. AOA podcast, me, you. What else do we need? Good to be here with you. We have a whole slew of stuff to discuss on the episode here today, including Trump on trial. We've got the judge slamming his fist, raising his voice in the court. Oh, fireworks today in the old courtroom Marooney. We've got some more on Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce as week 2 continues. Life possibly discovered on a distant planet about 3 weeks ago. I'm just coming across this now. Nobody else seems to care. I don't know what happened to our planet, our world, our sense of anything, but at one time, like, oh, maybe we found life on another planet would have been front page news for weeks on end, would have been dominating cable television news, would have been on the evening news, would have been the water cooler talk. This story popped 3 weeks ago, and I only came across it today. And I find it fascinating. So, lead story on the old podcast. Pope Francis slowly coming around on same-sex marriage. I'm very upset about all this. And SNL Week 1 lineup has been announced. We'll share with you who the host and musical guest is. My friends, all that information packed in with some laughs, some chuckles. It's a podcast. No Frankie C. I don't know if Jay Sabs is going to join us. I know Cuddles is out. So again, it's you and I, which I don't mind. I like being alone with you. Could share comments together, jabs and jokes. Hello, TD Freelancer, Miss Justice, Laura, Robin, Paul, everybody in the chat, Lindy. Hello. Good to see everybody here. Joining us for the podcast live. Of course, replay crew. I love you as well. Rhoda, hello. Mercury, hi. Welcome in, everybody. I wasn't going to lead with the Trump case, but it is. I did accidentally put it number 1 on the list, so let's just go with it. Let's go with it. Get it over with, because I want to talk about the life on another planet, which is, by the way, where I'm going. If I'm still going to be talking about Donald Trump, if we're still talking about Donald Trump in 2 years, I'm leaving. I'm going to the new planet. I don't care how dangerous it is. I'm going to get that Elon Musk to loan me a rocket. I'll get up there and we'll just figure it out. The judge in the case for Donald Trump and this obviously civil suit, Justice Arthur Engeron, slammed his hand on the desk and yelled, "Don't waste time," while talking to one of Trump's attorneys who was in the middle of cross-examining Trump's former accountant, Donald Bender. So he's up there. He's got Donald Bender on the stand. They did a lot of time yesterday. They did a lot of time today. And they're like meticulously going through every single line of Trump's. I don't know. I think they were just like, what's the value of Mar-a-Lago? What's the value of this car? What's the value of his favorite comb? What? I don't know. They've lost their minds. They're clearly trying a tactic here, right? Of delay and kind of keep this thing a bit of a circus. It got so bad that the judge kind of like took a couple more shots at them. Even one of the attorneys on the other side was kind of like, I don't know who they're talking to, because it seems like they're playing to the press is kind of what the Trump team was accused of today, instead of playing to the judge, right? Because if you're in a civil case like this, there's no jury. You just have to convince the judge. And even the judge said later on, because I don't know if the judge heard what the attorney general lawyer had said, but even the judge was like, who are you talking to in a later exchange? Are you talking to the press? There's no jury here. Or are you talking to me? Who are you talking to? Now, Trump's team accused Donald Bender of not answering any of their questions. Again, I wasn't there, but by all accounts from the media that was there, that doesn't seem to be the case. That really doesn't seem to be the case. And I don't know, by the way, how you could have somebody up there for a day and a half and then not answer the questions and everybody else is getting upset. It seems like this has become just a huge delay tactic. Again, President Trump was in the court today. Again, he addressed everybody, called the judge, so the judge already has made up his mind. He did the one thing he did say, and again, because this is what he said, not what was reported, that the judge is valuing Mar-a-Lago at $18 million, which clearly is not the case. I mean, I think even the president said, like, hey, you can't even get a house in that area for 18 million. You probably can, but he's probably not too far off in what he's saying. I mean, I can't imagine a huge club that you could live on and stay in is only worth $18 million. That seems to be slightly crazy to me. I mean, it wasn't. I think the owner of Barstool Sports just bought a $42 million home in Nantucket a couple of days ago. I mean, that's prices of things are kind of skyrocketing. Have you seen what the prices of bananas and avocados are? It's crazy. Boy, I don't miss that time. Remember a couple of months ago, they're like, could you believe these avocados? What's happening with the avocados? It's like, all right with the avocados already. Oh my goodness. I thought we were going to get a J Sam's appearance and then it was taken away from us just like that.
I'm sorry. I'm already in my nightgown, so that means that I'm not wearing a bra. So sorry. unless you're willing to give me, and Anthony, give me the show. Give a, what is it called when they pay money? What is it called when they give out little dollars here and there?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Here, they like.
Oh, like the super chat?
Yeah, if you want to give a super chat of $50 each.
Hey, don't say it. It might start coming in.
I know, right? And then you'll get in trouble.
Do you want us to put one of those fuzzy bars over your
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Could you do
that? No. In post we could do it, but not live.
I know, right?
I have to share a comment with you from Alejandra, who said on a previous episode, I miss seeing J Sab's face.
Oh,
how sweet is that?
I know. I have to fix this lighting because it's horrendous.
Yeah, well, people are going to start to assume nobody believes you in the lighting. By the way, nobody believes it.
No, for real.
People are going to start to assume horrible things. This is a weird little sidebar, but I feel like it has something to do with it.
Okay.
I discovered the other day there was a time in wrestling.
Okay.
Where when The Rock was still in wrestling, and he, I guess, was coming to the ring in like gym clothes instead of like normal like wrestling tights.
Ooh.
And this just got brought up. I don't know if conspiracy theory or what you want to say, but anyway, they said that he had a boob job.
Oh.
And that the shirt was covering his scars, I guess, to tighten up his man hooties.
That would be funny.
So I think, I don't know if that's just stuck in my head, but I feel like people are going to assume you've undergone some major facial surgery or hair or whatever.
Yes, I was thinking that too. I was thinking, oh my God, people are going to think that like I got some work done. Unfortunately not. I wish, but unfortunately not.
If you look at Jay's house right now, her lips are like this. She's like, no, everything's fine. I found that interesting because I think this might haunt you. It's like 14 years later, and somebody's like, you know why The Rock was wearing a shirt for 4 weeks in a row?
Why?
Because he had to get his man boobs reduced. Get
out of here.
I'm like, Jesus, you can't avoid anything. You can't get away with anything anymore.
No, you can't.
Anyway, you hear just in time, J Sabs, because I wrapped up the first topic.
Oh, good. Let's see. Maybe I have time for one.
And I was about to share with the people that all this month is stillborn birth. How do you say that? Stillbirth?
Okay. National Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month.
National Pregnancy Infant Loss Awareness Month.
Yep.
It's also National Man Boob Reduction Month. So
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
not that I want to share the spotlight with your important cause, but still.
Right. Well.
But anyway, so all month long, we're going to be asking for donations to the Star Legacy Foundation, which is in the link in this description below on YouTube, on Apple Podcast, Spotify, wherever you watch or listen to. You can go into the description of this episode, click the link, click the donate button, and then you're going to want to search for Team Diana Hope. And that's all in the comments. It's all in the description of this episode. Team Diana Hope, click the link, donate if you can. That's certainly appreciated.
Why, thank you.
Oh, please. Last year, how much money did you pull in? You always pull in a lot of money.
Oh my God. Okay. I have to think. Combination walk and golf outing. It was
walk, golf outing, the podcast, you turning tricks on the corner. Nobody's going to judge you on what you did. How much money did you pull in?
Just as long as I got the money.
Yeah.
Exactly. It was over 75,000.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of money. 75,000.
Yes, I work hard for it. You've heard this song, She Works Hard for the Money?
That's right. Beep, 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 beep.
And I do want to say this because I do think it's very important. In the last couple of months, the influx of calls has gone up a lot. Like this keeps happening over and over again.
What does that mean? People losing babies?
Yes.
Okay. Are they calling you personally? Is your number somewhere?
Yes, actually. So I'm the first person that they contact when they want some information about what Star Legacy does. And I handle their call first.
That's very nice of you.
Oh, thank you.
That just goes to show you what a fragile state a person is in when this happens to them, that they're calling you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you answer the phone? What's up, you cocksucker? Like you do when I call, or?
I tone it down just a little bit.
Okay. Well, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice to have a softer approach. That's important, I think.
Right. Right.
So you're saying calls are up recently. Now, why do you think that is? Is there like a reason?
I don't know. I don't know. But all the money that's donated goes to research to try to reduce the rate of stillbirth in the U.S.
TD Freelancer says, true talk. I truly miss J-Sab's lovely face as well.
Oh.
So that's nice.
Oh, that's just beautiful.
Because Jamie had previously said J-Sabs needs no work. She is gorgeous.
No, Jamie, do you wear glasses? Oh, you're not wearing glasses in your profile pic, but maybe it's contacts.
The love coming your way is overwhelming today.
Let me just tell you, today I started my job.
PTA?
No. It was kind of like a school aid / I don't know what.
Oh, got it. At your kid's school?
Yep. But thankfully I don't get to see her. One of them.
Okay.
So I just got a real quick little girl. I'm helping her out because she broke her arm. So I'm kind of like, just with her for 4 hours, just trying to help her do whatever. And at the end of the day, she looks at me and she goes, I'm sad I broke my arm, but I'm okay with it because I met you. Now, how nice is that?
That's very sweet.
I was like, oh my God, can you come home with me and I'll leave my other daughter here? Thank you.
Could you imagine, like, ma'am, that's not your child. Your child's over here. Why don't you get the...
Oh, sorry.
She's running from the school. No.
Right. We're good. So
that's very sweet. Well, kids could be adorable, aren't right?
Right. And she was so cute. I was like, oh, thank you. So cute.
That's very sweet. Cuddles has a similar position where she deals with little... Last year, she dealt with older kids. She did not like it. Their older kids are shitty and awful.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
This year she's dealing with little children, and she just comes home with the best stories ever.
Oh,
And it makes me honestly like in hearing your story and her stories, I just go, I just want to be around little kids. Like I don't want to be
yeah.
around anybody else but like 5 and 6-year-olds.
Yeah, there's like a cutoff age. Like I think once you get to like fifth grade, right? They start to
Yeah.
become real jerks.
Because they're so sweet and innocent and they're nice,
Yeah.
and all right, like so they spill stuff, they'll pick their all right, so there's some downside to it too, right? There's a lot of germs, everything
Ugh.
seems to be sticky. But
Ugh.
but but it's like when you deal with people and then you deal with like a 4-year-old and a 5-year-old, I mean, there's no comparison. What's better?
Well, you know what's funny? I was thinking, oh my God, uh, imagine going back to work and dealing with adults. No thanks.
Miserable. It would be miserable.
Right. No thanks.
Yeah. I still, well, because my daughter's 6 and my son is 8. And I feel like he's starting to get into it now. But like, I remember like a year or two ago, like I said to my wife, I'm like, what age do they become dicks to each other? Because
Yeah.
when they're in kindergarten, pre-K, kindergarten, and first grade, it seems like everybody's friends.
Mm,
Everybody's trying to be kind to one another and help one another out. I'm like, at what age do you start like turning on each other and be like, fuck that kid and talking behind their back and shit like that?
that's a good question. I don't know because well, even like the boys in the class, like one of them, he's like, "You coming back tomorrow?" I'm like, "No, I'm not tomorrow." He's like, "Come on, can you come every day?" And I was like, "I can't." He goes, do you have another job?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "So then come here." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Like, and it's so simple the way they like, well, then what? You're not doing anything else. Just come here.
Right. I
Yeah.
mean, good logic, right? I guess. So,
How many times do your kids like present you with something that's so logical and you're like, yeah, I know. I know it sounds weird, but we can't do it that way.
yeah, right.
Like it should make sense the way you're saying it, but it just doesn't. It just doesn't make
No.
sense that way.
Sorry, kid.
Oh my goodness. Kids.
So, uh,
Anyway, you're getting a lot of calls. Were you gonna wrap that up? You got more there?
no, that was it. I was going to go
Okay.
to Trump on trial because I really don't have much time. I'm
Okay.
so exhausted from today, from every second grader in the class love me. Go ahead. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm not.
Dee had a kid. I should let her tell the story, but she had a kid where like I guess they have these like Lunchables now that are like pizzas.
Oh yeah, I saw those.
And the kid like was like, I don't know how to make my pizza. And so she had to like put the sauce on the little bread and put the cheese on it and everything.
Aw.
And it was really cute. And she goes, okay, that's it. I can't really be making, I'm not, because I guess they're not supposed to touch lunches or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Day 2 of school, he's like, Miss D, I need help making my pizza.
Aw, how cute.
Yeah, it was really funny. And then like
Aw.
one day, one of the Italian kids came in with like leftover Chinese food, and he was like, "You got to heat this up because I can't eat it cold."
Oh God, I
And I'm
know.
like, "That's such an Italian mom thing to do." Like, "Oh, let me
Yeah,
just throw some leftovers in the thing for you and send you right
yeah,
off to school."
exactly.
It's
Aw.
fucking kindergarten. What do you think the kid was gonna do? Like, heat it up on the fucking Bunsen burner in class? What are you gonna do, Italian moms? I'll never forget the day my mother gave me a sandwich, and like it was like a turkey sandwich, and she had like roasted peppers left over from Sunday antipasto, and she put it in there.
Oh
Do you know what
God.
roasted peppers start to smell like when they're not refrigerated for like 5
Oh
hours?
God.
The whole class just stunk like awful.
Garlic
Yeah,
roasted peppers.
yeah, yeah. It was just awful. People were like, "What?" One kid died. I mean, the whole thing was a huge
God.
tragedy. It's fucking terrible. My mom was like, "What do you want me to do? Have the peppers go bad?" I go, "No,
How to use them, Anthony.
yeah." She's like, "How to use the peppers?" I go, "All right." So explain that to Billy's mom because he's no
Right.
longer with us.
Oh.
Um. Anyway, what were we? Oh, so Team Diana Hope. That's important, right? We got to get the credit. You got to make sure
Yeah.
none,
Woo. Thanks.
none of the other people are doing that.
Right.
All right. Link in the description. Click on it. This comedy is not free, by the way, people. You got to donate for it. So
I mean,
anything you
yeah.
can give though is appreciated. All right, J Sabs, you got limited time. Where do you want to go next? Life on Planet, on Another Planet, Taylor Swift, Pope, SNL.
Oh, I have to go to SNL week 1. I'm sorry.
Let's do it.
Because it's bothering me immensely that you don't know this person.
Yeah, I do not. So the lineup for Saturday Night Live week 1, which is October 14th, was just announced. Would you like to share with the people?
It is drum roll, please.
I wish I had a drum roll.
Okay. It is big old dick man Pete Davidson.
Oh wait, I got this. Hold on.
Wait. Can I play that sound?
Sorry.
I'm gonna need that for after me and my husband have sex.
Yeah, this supposed to be wait, hold on. There we go. That's breaking news music.
Okay, well, Pete Davidson is the host, and I'm really excited for the musical guest, which is okay. I need to know in the comments right now if you've never heard of Ice Spice, because I'll lose my fucking mind right now if there's other people who don't know who she is.
I'm telling you, so JSAB shared this with me just for the podcast, and I go, I don't know, like, did they add a new Spice Girl? I don't really know what the hell happened.
I can't. Okay, go ahead.
I don't know who Ice Spice is. Again, in the comments, right? I know Ice Spice, or I don't know Ice Spice. Okay, here we go. We'll start with that. We got a Pete's Not Funny. First of all, it's not Pete Davidson. It's Pete Davidson's dick. I mean, that's who we all want to hear from anyway. We know Pete Davidson's not going to say shit. We all want Pete Davidson's penis out there, telling us about all his travels. Mercury 7, never heard. Miss Justice, nope. Ice Spice, nope, says Paige. Beth knows her. Ice Spice is in that Taylor Swift song. Is that true?
Yeah. Yes, I believe so.
No from Robin. No from Oceani. Raven guessing a rapper. Is it a rapper? I'm guessing it's a rapper. I got a who from Nacho Fisho. Nacho Fisho. Okay, good name. TD for Freelancer knows Ice Spice is a rapper. I swear to God, I was like, oh, is this like another Spice? I thought maybe this is like a Spice Girl daughter.
Oh my God. Well, thank you, TD. God, the only person who understands me. Not my type of rap. I mean, can I tell you who Ice Spice is?
Yeah, you can. Now, I have a feeling I'm going to know probably this song, but just not who the hell it is.
Yes. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
She's in, she sings Barbie World with Nicki Minaj. The new one.
Oh, is there a new one?
And I'm always yours. Ooh. And bad like a Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still want to party.
Oh, okay. All right. I know that song.
Boy is a Liar Part 2. Okay. Delhi. Princess Diana. Oh, come on. Come on. But see, here's the thing. You don't like this kind of music, so I don't think you would know it.
How have you know I like Post Malone?
Munch.
What's that about? What is that about?
Also, the biggest thing is that Dunkin' Donuts actually named a drink after her.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So,
I'm not cool. Her. I'll tell you what, you fucked me up on this because the other day on the show, you were like, oh, it would be great if Taylor Swift was the first week guest.
I know.
And I set the bar here of like, yeah, now I want it to be Taylor Swift.
Yep.
And now I got Ice Spice.
Yeah, well, now you have no idea who this girl is. Look her up.
Are you sure it's not the daughter of Baby and Sporty Spice?
Oh, I'm sure.
Damn it. Is she hot?
I mean, she's young.
Oh, how young are we talking about?
23.
That's too young.
Is it?
I got bad news for you, Ice Spice. I'm gonna have to pass on you. You're far too young for me.
I want to know one thing though.
Yeah.
Pete Davidson, you think they're making a Kanye joke? Yes or no?
Oh, 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. There's no way he
Okay.
doesn't do a Kanye bit.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah. We should take bets on it. Why, you don't think so?
I don't think so. I think he's going to get pissed off if they do.
Yeah, but he's not dating. He's not even dating Kim anymore. So what does he give a shit? You know?
I don't know.
I think he's gonna go out there swinging. Okay, does this girl really have orange hair, or are these just wigs? Because I see
Yeah,
a lot
they're
of.
wigs,
Okay,
but
a
that's
lot
her
of different.
thing.
Yeah. Okay, she looks ridiculous. Like 23. I feel like you're. It's an old. She's younger than that. She looks really young.
Probably, right?
Yeah. All right. Well, good for her.
Yeah.
Put the munchkins in the Dunkin'. It's Ice Spice season. Twice as nice. Boy, the ad execs had a time with this one, huh?
Right.
Why does she call herself Ice Spice? You know?
I don't know. Why does she? I don't know why actually she does. That's a good question. Darn it.
I feel like hip hop artists' names are like Legos. It should come with some sort of an instruction booklet. I need to know how
Right.
we got here.
Right.
You know?
We'll see.
All right. I've seen the Ben Affleck Dunkin' Donuts commercial and was wondering who that was. Is she in a Ben Affleck Dunkin' Donuts commercial?
Oh, I don't know.
Mercury 7 said the commercial made me feel uncomfortable. Or is he in an Ice Spice commercial? Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Equal opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with orange hair? Nothing. Just ask our president. It's fine.
There you go.
Or our former president, or our current president, depending on what side of crazy you're on. All right. So Ice Spice, October 14th. What is she gonna do? She gonna do the Barbie song?
Oh
Is that the big
my
hit?
God, I would love it if it probably. Boys a Liar is also a big one too. That's a good question. I don't know.
Did you see the Barbie movie
Yes, I did over and over and over and over.
in the theater or at home?
Saw it in the theater and then have been watching it from home.
Did you take your husband to see it, or you went to see it with somebody else?
I took the girls and we all went with all other girls.
Your daughters.
Yep.
Okay, because my daughter wants to see it. My wife is like, "Can we show her the Barbie movie?" And I'm like, "I don't give a shit." Yes,
Yes, absolutely.
I don't think she's gonna get it, but I'm like, you can show it to her. I'm sure she'll find some joy in it.
They loved it.
Yeah. Okay.
And anything that's like inappropriate, it's over their heads anyway. You know what I mean? It's not even, they won't even catch it. So I think it's really good, but it's not even any of that. The guy who plays Ken just creeps me out. So.
Oh, he's the big actor there. You don't like it, Ryan something?
Yeah, I don't like him.
Yeah. All right, I'm with you. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck it.
Let's see here. Life on a Distant Planet. 3 weeks ago, and Jay Sabs, you bail whenever you need to. 3 weeks ago.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm like I need to I need to say that to you. 3 weeks ago, the Hubble telescope, or Webb telescope, I should say, discovered a planet that they believe is completely covered by water. Water, obviously. Oh, Trevor Bauer. That's what we're missing from this. We got to do. I knew I forgot a topic on here. Son of a bitch.
Darn, Trevor Bauer. What the fuck is that?
All right, let me do Trevor Bauer. Trevor Bauer is a baseball player, right?
Lost my interest. Go ahead.
Listen to this. A woman accused him of sexual assault. He loses. Baseball cuts him from the team. His baseball team cuts him. He gets suspended from Major League Baseball. So he can't work.
Oh.
They go through the trial.
You hear me? Oh. Okay.
They're doing the whole thing. Her team, and by the way, it's not a criminal trial. It's a civil trial because he was never charged criminally,
Okay.
which is strange.
Yeah, that is.
Anyway, they go through the whole thing and they find out that they're withholding information from him. I don't know how he came across it, but he was able to get her, I guess because they got the data from the cell phone carrier, but
Okay.
they were able to get her cell phone. She texted friends saying that she met Trevor Bauer and that she's gonna be a whore to get his money.
No.
She was asking people like what the best way it was for her to, get money from him. She made the entire thing up. So she said that he sexually assaulted her. She was lying about the whole thing. They found a video on her phone, which he released the morning after, because they can tell now with metadata when a video was taken. The morning after, she said that he sexually assaulted her. She's smiling in the bed with him passed out. So she's got the camera. She puts the camera on him. He's sleeping. She puts the camera back on herself and she smiles like, I got him. I'm doing it.
No.
She
that's
asked,
fucked up.
she texted more than one person to say that she was going to, get money from this guy.
See? That's fucked up.
Isn't that the guy for 2 years, he couldn't play baseball. They suspended him. And then he had to go pitch in Japan. And now it's like, here we are. Could you imagine for 2 years?
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Oh my God.
Really messed up.
That's like a fucking nightmare.
See? Women, you can't trust them.
Wow. I mean, that's very true. No, it's not just women. Other people are
That's
making
true.
this shit up too.
Mhm.
But it's like, it's fucking horrible. I had somebody make up something about me. I mean, I'm sure everybody has. And it took a really long time for it to come to light that it was bullshit. And by the way, it wasn't sexual in nature or anything like that. It's just somebody said I said something and I never said it. And it was like, I don't know. That's my worst nightmare. So I can't imagine what this fucking guy was going through.
I've had that done to me, and I'll say it is not a good feeling at all.
It's not a good feeling.
At all. I was very, very upset about it. Like, not even making any jokes for weeks. How about that?
Yeah, and you know what? Was it something that I said on the podcast?
Yes.
Shit.
Yep.
Well, I'm sorry.
It was another woman saying something about me, and I not happy.
It stinks.
It really does.
Hmm.
So, wait, Paul, J Sab's furiously taking notes about what that girl did to him. That is kind of funny. I wouldn't do that ever, but yeah.
It takes a special piece of shit. That's why I listen. We've gone through plenty of men who have done some horrible things to women, and I say the same thing every time. These people should be fucking put to death. There should be zero tolerance for this, right? That 70s guy that got sent to jail, like, you feel good about that kind of shit. You hope that fucker dies in there, right? But at the same time, you hear a story like this, and she should be in jail for the rest of her life. Like,
That's
this should
right.
be a crime.
She ruined his life.
She ruined his life. And listen, I get it's only 2 years, but the same way somebody who sexually assaults you can ruin your life and take your life away from you, lying about that is just as. And by the way, and it's not just about him, because now he's the victim, but it's about the other women that get sexually assaulted that have a hard time proving it because of pieces of shit like this fucking girl. You know?
Right. No, sorry.
It pisses me off. Now, in your thing, did you get exonerated? Because even when he had great evidence. My thing was proven to be true, but it was like, it wasn't as satisfying. I didn't have that public shit. Like, he had this great, he put the text messages out, he put the video out. Like, that's a grand moment of fuck you. I was telling the truth for the last 2 years and nobody believed me.
Right. No, of course I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't get that either, huh?
Nope. I mean, it's not so much, but it's when that lady that I worked with, she did not like me. She was jealous that me and my boss had the same kind of humor. So she did not like that we laughed. So she made up this whole thing and told his wife stuff. And I mean, the only thing that was kind of like not rewarding was that my boss's wife was like, she has a problem with you. And she clearly is jealous of the relationship. And I was like, oh, there you go. That's it. So, like, if you're saying this, like, I'm right. But still, like, this woman caused a lot of problems. And I was really upset. Like, I can't even say what she said on here because I'll get upset again.
Yeah, all right, don't. But I don't like.
I'll just text it to you privately.
But you could tell some people are bizarrely, I don't know if the word intuit is the right word to use.
Yeah.
But they have like no problem gossiping and shitting on people and like,
because they're just sad in their little pathetic lives. That's it.
Making it up and not have, it's very, very bizarre behavior.
It is.
So it makes you want to hang out with 3-year-olds and be like, yeah, all right.
Keep telling me you want me to hang out with you every day. Okay, good.
Yeah. Let's draw pictures of purple elephants. Who gives a shit? Let's do that all day. That's fucking fun. Yeah.
My daughter recently started drawing pictures of butts. I don't know why. She thinks it's the funniest thing. I'm like, guy, you cannot do this. Do this in school.
Do they talk about, because my kid, they go through phases where they like to say poopy diarrhea and just everything is poopy diarrhea?
No, they say stinky duty nugget.
Sticky duty maggot?
Nugget.
Oh, nugget. Shit, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
And other things. Go ahead.
Back to the planet. So they found this planet, and it's an exoplanet, whatever the fuck that means. It's really far away, but it's next to a sun, a star, and it's within the distance of where they think there would be life. And they believe this planet is completely covered in water. I don't know how, just from the telescope, but they were able to tell that there's carbon on the planet. And even more than that, even more than having carbon-bearing molecules found on the planet, there's a scarcity of ammonia, which indicates an atmosphere rich with hydrogen, which would surround an ocean world. And they found that it has a special molecule called dimethyl sulfide, which is only present on planets with some sort of life. Here on Earth, we have dimethyl sulfide because the bulk of dimethyl sulfide on the Earth's atmosphere is emitted from phytoplankton in marine environments. So it seems like we've finally found life on another planet.
Well, I think that, I guess evidence, right?
Evidence of it, yes.
Well, I think that there is definite life because some of these people that walk around us these days, I'm like, you are definitely not from this planet. Okay.
Like the fucking people who make shit up about you and
no. There's no doubt in my mind that woman is half alien. Or I don't even know. By the way, I watched an amazing alien movie. I'm all over tonight, huh?
Go ahead.
I watched an amazing. I'm gonna plug this movie because I don't care because it was so good. Okay. I like alien movies. Hold on. I have to make sure I get the right title.
All right, okay, fine. Ashley says it's Waterworld all over again. Don't think I didn't think of that, Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
Great movie. Go ahead.
The movie's called No One Will Save You.
Scary title.
Very good.
No one will save you.
If you like a good alien movie, watch this movie. I jumped a few times. Once I even screamed, but that's because my husband did, the whole penis in the popcorn bucket trick again. So, you know
really?
that one? Do you know that one or no?
The penis and the popcorn?
Yeah, like, he's like, "You want some popcorn?" And I go reach over, and there's no popcorn in the bucket. It's just his penis.
It's not supposed to be no popcorn. He's supposed to put his
A
penis
few.
among.
Right. And by a few, I mean 3.
Shit. Is it a new movie or an old movie?
It's new. Just came out on Hulu.
Hulu. They're talking about Netflix raising their prices. I'm about ready to cancel Netflix.
I'll be honest with you. We've watched more stuff on Hulu recently than Netflix.
I'm the same way. I feel the same way.
We watched another. I have to plug this one too. Sorry.
Go ahead.
It's called The Other Black Girl. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Yes. Kind of like a thriller, maybe sci-fi a little bit. It's very good. So watch that, people.
Okay. The Other Black Girl. And what was it?
No One Will Save You.
No One Will Save You. All right. There's a couple of Hulu picks from J-Sabs.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of films to watch while we wait for the Life on Another Planet to come find us.
Sorry.
But isn't it amazing that nobody gives a shit? Like 3 weeks that story has been around for and nobody fucking cares.
No, there's other things going on.
Do you feel like if there really is little photoplankton, little tiny life forms swimming around on this planet, like how are there not more advanced life forms on another planet somewhere? Like I feel like that's all I need is one other planet to be confirmed.
Absolutely.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I agree. Jamie's with us on Netflix. I'm so disappointed. Netflix, in the cost Netflix.
How much is it now?
Well, I said last episode, I'm paying, I don't even know, $13 or $16.99. And then
a month?
A month. And then I ponied up $6.99 to get my parents on my plan because they did that whole thing. So I'm like fucking $25 into Netflix every single month.
Right.
And they don't even have The Office anymore. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck we're doing here. This doesn't even make any sense.
Good.
I cut that cable, J-Sabs, and I'm ready to cut that Netflix next. I'll
tell
you
you
what.
cut your cable.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Husband has been wanting to cut the cable. I just can't let go. I'm like,
let me tell you something.
Kate.
I canceled cable in the morning. Took me 45 minutes. That night, I had the best sex of my life.
For 2 minutes.
For 2 minutes. Yeah. No, it was so good. I called my wife immediately after, and I was like, you won't believe what just happened. Stupid jokes. I think that was a Rodney Dangerfield joke. No, but it was really, I felt fucking free. I really did. I felt free for the first time in a long time.
Well, don't tell husband because then he's going to be like, see, we should just do it.
What are you watching on cable that you're holding on to?
Okay. Here's my thing. I don't want to have to pick something to watch. I want to be able to scroll through the TV and be like, oh my God, I like this episode of Friends. Let me just watch this one right now. Or, oh my God, they're in the middle of this movie. Yeah, I'll start to watch it now. I don't want to have to pick. So.
It's too much work, yeah.
Right. It's too much thinking. Then I'm like, nah, not this one. Nah, not this one. I just want to put the TV on. And then sometimes, what about if I do want to see the news or the late night shows? You know?
It's true.
Oh, wait. No, I'm not going to say it because you like him. So I'm not going to even go there.
No, go ahead.
Jimmy Fallon.
What about him?
I don't want to say it. I shouldn't have even said that. Anything else?
No, say it. Go ahead. Say it. What?
I heard through the grapevine of my friends who work with other people in the biz that he's a big drunk.
Yeah.
He is.
I said this before. Yeah. Big time.
Oh, by friends, I meant you.
Yeah, big time. For a long time. In fact, I feel like, Didn't your brother drink with him, or was that somebody else?
Brother drank with what's his name?
I know the actor. Yeah, I know
I
that
love
story.
him. I love him. What's his
Shia
name?
LaBeouf. Yeah,
Oh God.
yeah. He's good too. But no, I know a few people who have like said. I mean, but this is not even like Ant Scoop, because I'm pretty sure this has been in like Page Six for years. In fact, do you remember? I don't know if you remember years ago. He had a pinky. He had a bandage around his ring finger.
Yes.
He fell down drunk, like, and it wasn't a secret at all. Like,
Really? Okay.
yeah, oh yeah. Like he said, he got his ring caught and whatever, and he did, but he was fucking hammered. Yeah, he would go out a lot more in the beginning. I knew somebody who drank with him. Not that I knew them personally, but I knew. I don't want. It doesn't even matter. I knew them, and when he was doing the 12:30 show.
Okay.
So I think it was a lot more prevalent back then. And then I feel like he got on the wagon for a while. And
Okay.
then I think that is since, I don't know. I don't know. But yes, big time drunk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, poor Jimmy.
The guy likes to what are you gonna do? The guy likes to fucking knock a couple backing,
I know, but a nice guy.
Yeah, listen, I know I've read all the things. He's still a nice guy. I believe he's a nice guy.
Me
I
too.
just think that, again, people don't understand what it's like to be in that high pressure situation. Like every now and
No,
then
they don't.
you're gonna
I
fly
mean,
off.
I know, but no, other people don't know.
You're gonna fly off the handle every now and then.
Mhm.
It's
Right.
gonna happen.
Right.
Not that it should happen to people. Like people have every right to be like, don't fucking talk to me that way, because that's what you got to do when you get somebody like that.
Mm.
But at the same time, it's like, oh, does he like to go off on a bender and fucking get hammered? Like, yeah, well, no shit. He's judged for every minute of his, life in that hour show. And if he fucking dips a little bit, he's out on his ass.
That's it.
That would drive anybody. By the way, I hear it was like really sad for a while, where it's not like he was going out with friends. Like he would just be at a bar in the city, in a seedy bar in the city by himself, just fucking
Really? Okay.
getting hammered. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, he likes to drink. That's okay.
Which always weirded me out, because I always felt like if you had money, like you should be in like a Upper West Side hotel.
Yep.
Like if I had a ton of money and I wanted to get shit faced, I would go get a nice hotel room, and go up to the rooftop bar or the bar in the restaurant and drink, and then go right to bed.
Order some whoas.
Yeah, well, I wasn't gonna name every step, but yeah,
Oh, okay, cool.
some chicken fingers, some whatever the order is. I don't know. It's things get crazy.
Chicken fingers and horse. Sounds like a good combo.
It was. This is a sad state of affairs, but getting drunk years ago, you would be like, "Oh, what girl could I go home with?" And now we're just like, "What fast food can I Uber Eats when I get home?"
Oh yeah. They're closing in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Used to say nasty things to my wife, and now I'm like, "You want to go to the drive-thru? You want to go to the drive-thru?"
She's like, "Tell me more before I fall asleep."
No, we're not just getting Frosties and burgers. We're getting fucking Wendy's chocolate chip cookies too.
Oh, tell me more, big boy.
Yeah. Don't even put them in a wrapper. Just put them right in the bag. No wrapper required.
She's probably like, all right, stuff some of your chicken nuggets in my mouth. I don't know.
Let's welcome back Dublin Dame. Oh my goodness, where has Dublin Dame been? Back as a member, apologizing, been away so long, sorting out real life stuff. New job, first gig Friday. Delighted to catch you guys live. Missed you in the chat. That's nice. Boy, real life stuff sucks, doesn't it?
I was gonna say, what's real life stuff? Because let me tell you some real life stuff, okay?
Probably, it sounds terrible.
Like sitting in this horrible chair, breaking my back, so I could be on the fucking Anthony on air show.
And you made it all the way. Oh, last thing, Pope Francis is softening on same-sex marriage. He said today or yesterday.
Wait a minute, you talked about Trump on trial and Taylor Swift?
Yeah. Oh, did we not do Taylor Swift?
Yeah, we did.
I'll tell you the Taylor Swift story in one line. She left New York today, and it's Travis Kelce's birthday tomorrow. So everybody's like, where did she go?
I've got that daydream. You think he like plays Taylor songs in his car? I wonder.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. There was something else I was gonna add to this episode, and I completely forgot. Thanks.
All right, I'm going to give you the line on Pope Francis, and if you think about it, we'll do it. If not, we'll end it. Pope Francis suggests for the first time some people in same-sex unions could be blessed.
Wow.
When I read that, nothing more makes me want to tell this Pope to go fuck himself. Because the arrogance of it. Some people in same-sex unions could be blessed.
Can you tell him that most people in not the same-sex unions are not blessed?
Yeah, exactly. If I was in a same-sex union, I'd be like, I don't want to be blessed by you. Go fuck yourself.
Right.
Yeah, you know, like, I just hate shit like this. Like, nobody's waiting for you to come around. All right?
No.
You're fucking late, and you should be embarrassed and ashamed by it, cocksucker. Right.
That's it. Bye.
All right. You forgot what were you gonna say? It sounded good.
Darn it. Shit. Oh. Okay, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Did the alarm go off on your phone today at 2:20, whenever it was?
Sure did, yeah.
You know there's a conspiracy about it, right?
What's the conspiracy about this?
I read a thing that you should have your phone off today between 2 and 4 so the government can tap into your phone and get more information. I said, what possibly more could they get?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. They said they did it for, it was like this whole big thing. They've been planning this. They wanted to do it I'm like, well, let me just say this. If they were planning something, you think they would tell you that they were, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Then I'm like, wait a minute. Maybe they did tell you to throw you off. Ooh.
That's exactly what they would do.
I think so.
Listen, I mean, first of all, I fully believe that the government could get into your phone because the phone company can get into your phone. So then the government could get into your phone. And if they wanted to, they wouldn't sound I get what you're saying. It's a funny joke, but they wouldn't sound a huge fucking alarm. They would just turn it on.
Right.
And do it. Yeah.
So it didn't go off on my Apple Watch though.
Oh no?
No, isn't that weird?
That is a little weird.
So I don't know.
But I was surprised I was actually able to silence it.
Oh, you were? I actually did turn my phone off because I was at school.
Yeah. Did you see there was this girl who went like so viral because she was like, this is going to happen today. And just for the women out there that are in abusive relationships, you should know to turn off your phone. Like if you have, she was basically saying that if you're in an abusive relationship, you might be hiding a cell phone.
Oh.
And to make sure you turn off that phone. And people were applauding this woman so much. And it took off and went crazy viral. And I was like, that's a nice message and everything, but how did you come up with that? Like,
where'd you get that from?
What made you think of that? And how? I don't understand. I mean, I guess maybe you could like, it didn't make any sense to me. It seemed like one of those clout chasing moments where you're like, I'll say this and I get a lot of points for it.
I wonder.
I feel like that's such a shitty New York skeptical thing to say, but I can't help but think because people are like, oh, good job. And I'm like, if you're hiding a cell phone, are you even watching this girl on the news?
Are you trying to say that New Yorkers are skeptical?
A little bit.
I'm skeptical of everything. So, yep, I get it.
Yeah, a little bit. But
That's it.
anyway, that's the emergency alert system. It's nothing terrible. It's good. It's good to know. So when the aliens get here, we'll all be warned early on. Which is exactly what it's meant to do.
Let's see.
All right, that's it, J Sabs. You made the whole. Oh my goodness, we almost did an hour. We did the whole thing together. Holy cow!
Can't even believe it. The alien. Maybe I am an alien.
Wasn't it nice, by the way, talking just you and I without that slowing us down with all the political correctness?
I'm not sure who you mean.
Oh shit!
All right.
Look at this, Christine Colson, and she wasn't the only person on YouTube talking about the other phone. Like, again, am I the skeptical asshole, which is fine, or is this like a real prevalent thing?
I don't know. Now it makes me think about all the people who are cheating on their spouses and have those burner phones.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
I see you.
I knew somebody who did that.
I see you, and I hear that alarm go off on your phone. Prick.
Yeah, I knew somebody who did that.
No.
Dumb. It was years ago. It was like when you can get a prepaid phone for pretty cheap, and then yeah.
Not smart. And their significant other found the phone.
Well, came home to find them in bed with the other person, but the phone was part of it. The phone was all part of it. Yeah.
Imagine I found out that my husband had another phone. Do you know? You would definitely be like, sorry, guys, I have an update. A third of the show is actually no longer with us. She got arrested tonight for murder.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because your husband cheating, but we fully expect to say that one day.
I know, right? I know.
Either way, whether he did something wrong or not, we're expecting it.
Right. That's why Frank is actually not here, because Aaron's phone went off. Oh, Paul just wrote that too.
Christine says it's a real thing. It's about those in abusive relationships getting ready to escape. Now, see, I did a lot of work with this organization called The Retreat, and they specialized in this exact thing, like sneaking women off and providing them with a place to live for like 3 months so that their captors couldn't find them. It was actually crazy because the house that they run, nobody actually really knows. Like, we raised all this money for them, and nobody actually knows where the place is. Like, I worked with them for years. I had no idea where the place was. It wasn't like they were going to be like, let's take the schmucky radio guy for a tour.
You have to find out where it is, because when I want to escape my house, I would love to go there. Yeah,
well, I could definitely get you there. I could make a phone call and get you over there if you need.
I mean, for my kids though, not for my husband.
But I don't like. I'm sure how many people have the escape phone? I don't know. It just seemed like a crazy. It just maybe it helped 4 people, I guess, and like 70 million views. It just seems a little out of whack to me. I don't know, but I wasn't saying like what a bitch for saying that. Like, good for her. I'm glad she said it, but I was a little suspect of it. I must admit.
Sus.
A little sus. Yeah, it was definitely a little
sus.
All right. Don't forget. All month, all October, it is JSABS. JSABS is gone. Awareness month. We're raising money for the Star Legacy Foundation, which again does a lot of research and some good work for those that unfortunately lose their babies. Donate in the link in the description below. Hit that link, hit the donate button after you get there, and then look for Team Diana Hope. If you could donate anything all month, we'll be asking. That would be so much appreciated. Thank you.
Show me potato salad.
We'll catch you guys Friday, baby.
Maybe we should go now.